What's up guys, Tim Queenie, and today I want to talk about if you should write automated messages on LinkedIn. Now the idea sounds really interesting and really cool when you hear it the first time. It basically tells you, hey, you just have to send personal messages and people will read it and think you sent them a personal message and will be super hyper excited. They will instantly reply to you, and this way you can connect to like a few hundred people every single day. Then you can fool all those 500 people that you send a message out into thinking you actually spent the time sending them a personal message, and then you can get a ton of customers in bulk, and then you can quadruple, 10 times, 100 times multiply your revenue. For 99.999% of the people, this is not working. The problem is, for once, you don't really target the people selectively. Like if you want to send that many messages, you just have to go by some search filter, which usually involves the LinkedIn search field, and then you can just write some pattern what you want. You want to have people with like a certain job title in a certain city, speaking a certain language, and you will notice that a lot of profiles that are show up in LinkedIn search are actually outdated. They haven't been seen for a long time. They haven't been active. They didn't log in. So you're sending a lot of messages to people who actually don't use LinkedIn. You would have easily found this out if you had visited their profile and you had reviewed what they have recently done in their work experience. What was the last time they updated their experience section? When was the last time they created a LinkedIn post, or they engaged, liked, commented, or shared a piece of content? So you're wasting a lot of those interactive credits. Then the second problem is that you will probably not be able to write a message that is both highly personalized and generic enough for someone to get the impression that they actually spend some time reading what they're doing. Example, if I want, hi, I found your profile very interesting and I thought we should connect. You're not very creative. That's actually what most people come up with when they're writing those messages. They just write some bullshit, and people are used to seeing this, so they know instinctively that when they read like a message like this, it's automated. So just by your writing style and by the fact that so many people are using that on LinkedIn, sending out so many automated messages, you just like fall into this trap, and then people will not reply to your messages simply because it sounds automated. Now, there are some ways around it how you can make this more personal if you are spending a little bit more time grouping them to different groups and then highlighting certain aspects in your messages. But most people don't have the copywriting skills and the analytical skills how to group people in subgroups to make this work. So if you're not a world-class copywriter, it will just not work because of your skill level is not working in that way. So if you're not a world-class copywriter, it will probably not work for you. The third reason is you will probably get caught by LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a ton of tools to measure certain patterns. If you're using a software, it might directly detect the JavaScript code or the app code in some capacity. So, and that's reason enough for them to block your account. Either if you're a first-time offender, they might just lock you out for like 24 hours. If you get caught a couple of times, they might just terminate your account and then make it impossible for you to sign up again. That means you would also lose all of your connections, all of your hard work that you spent building an audience on LinkedIn will just be wiped off the table. So that's really important to keep that in mind. Your LinkedIn account has a really huge amount of worth, and you don't want to destroy that by recklessly sending out messages to a ton of people only to get your account terminated. So in my opinion, there are two ways how you can do this in a much more specific way. The first one is doing content marketing, creating highly laser-focused content to attract very specific audience. So you're getting them engaged, following you, leaving some comments, and then you can use that to build an audience of loyal followers, and then you can turn them by reading, engaging with your content, watching your videos, reading your articles, can convert them, starting a conversation, convert them into customers. And the second method is you can run ads. If you have the budget, you have a few thousand to spend, you can really crunch out the numbers and you can get a ton of leads on LinkedIn. Those are the two methods that I really recommend as an alternative. They are much more effective than sending automated messages. They're perfectly legal and they will not get your account shut down. Now, if you want to learn more about how to build a complete LinkedIn sales funnel, please check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program where I teach you exactly how to build this, how to build an audience, how to develop your content strategy, and how to turn potential customer into paying customer with a complete A to Z LinkedIn sales funnel. And if you want to get more videos about LinkedIn marketing, also make sure that you hit the subscribe button turn the notification bell on, and I see you in the next one. Bye.